We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, at UFCU Stadium, home of the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Sic'em Bears, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas State Bobcats. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Bears will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down, they're going to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Aggressive call on the opening play. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Baylor. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. He's taken down, but that's a nice kick. Spot the ball now at the 35.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Baylor offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? To throw, it's Duggar. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, it seems like anytime this defense is pressuring him, he loves to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. And to me, he just tried to do too much, and the ball ends up getting intercepted.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Breaks free. Across the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bobcats.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there. And a great play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas State.
First and goal for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
But there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They're going to run it here. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Takes it all the way back this defense here, Kurt?
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas State 21, Baylor 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught with room to run. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. An entertaining first quarter. Early fireworks as both offenses clearly showed up ready to play. You can see that in the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. At midfield, past the 40, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Bears. A huge defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Bobcats. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Duggar. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Back to pass. It's Duggar. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out, it's Williams. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Baylor offense will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's another big play by the senior quarterback.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. They're going to run it. He breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to throw. It's Duggar. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th time.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of the guy.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Because that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps it down and back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? QB keeper all the way. He stopped and gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Carried by the quarterback. Loses 5. Second down coming up.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Let's see how they play this. You don't want to settle for overtime. A field goal wins it, but they've got some work to do to improve position for that kicker. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. We are all even. And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Baylor.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense.